July 12, 1981. You were born. The clock started ticking. You couldn't speak, didn't know who you were, but you were already registered in the system. From that day, you became a unit of accounting. You were entered into a database, and somewhere deep in the shadows of the digital world, a line of code lit up. Time began. As a child, you didn't feel it. Summer was eternal. A day felt infinite. But then, the clocks came. Then came the school bell. Then the schedule. Deadlines. You started being late. They taught you to fear time, to count it, to save it, to trade it. They exchanged paper for time. You wanted to be free. But they told you, earn it. And so you went. You started trading your time for paper. You skipped family birthdays, work. You missed your kids growing up, projects. You didn't go on vacation, reports, deadlines, meetings. You didn't live. You paid. They gave you a salary, and you gave them your day, your energy, your life. But paper comes back. Time doesn't. You are not poor. You've been robbed. This world stole the most important thing from you and called it normal. From the beginning, they implanted a single idea. There is never enough time. You were born, and the timer began. To school, to university, to work, to retirement. You must make it. Graduate by 21, succeed by 25. Start a family by 30, settle by 40, retire by 65, live and enjoy. But even the paper isn't enough for food. Who made these rules? Who set the roles in the timeline? It's a program, not you. But they convinced you that you're late. And you started paying, not with money, with time. Time spent on work where your soul doesn't belong, on relationships that destroy you, on trying to please strangers, on emotions that eat you alive, on waiting for a miracle instead of creating your life. You've been paying in time for someone else's script. They told you time is a resource, but the truth is, time is you. Every time you say, I don't have time, it's not about your schedule. It means yourself has been suppressed by the system. You can save up money, but the conversation you didn't have, gone. The hug you didn't give, won't repeat. The silence you held might have been the last. You're alive, but drained. Because every day you give away the most precious thing, your time, and then go to bed feeling like you got nothing done. You didn't fail. The program was built that way, to make you feel indebted to time they never gave, only took. Even food isn't about health anymore, because health requires time, and you don't have it. So the system gave you a substitute. Fast food isn't food, it's fuel for the cog. Quick, cheap, nonstop. Not so you can live, but so you don't get in the system's way. Want to eat properly? You'll need time to buy, cook, eat mindfully, but you're in a rush. Coffee for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch. Dinner is made of exhaustion. No time for meditation, no time for movement, no time to even ask, how do I feel? Because if you start caring for yourself, you won't be able to keep working, and that's a system failure. So you keep going, trading health for money, life for survival, yourself for a plan you don't even fit into. Worst part? You're not even angry, because you don't have time for that either. Every day you lose time, not because you want to, but because you forgot how to stop. When was the last time you hugged your child? Really hugged them? When did you last walk in silence? When did you call someone you keep thinking about but keep postponing? We have clocks, calendars, schedules, but almost no moments. Facts. The average person works 40 years. That's about 90,000 hours, most of them given to a system, not to yourself. An average worker spends 2 hours daily commuting. That's over 500 hours a year, nearly 3 weeks, just commuting to give more away. Fast food was invented for factory workers with no breaks. We eat like slaves because we don't have time to eat like humans. Over 70% of people delay vacations due to fear of job loss or bad timing. They don't rest because they're afraid to ask. The average family spends just 37 minutes a day together. The rest is work, commute, exhausted silence. We live by the 5-day work week. Our bodies and minds weren't built for that. 5 days to the system, 2 days trying to remember who you are. Sunday night, anxiety again. This isn't life. It's a labor contract for existence. The fear of wasting time isn't yours. It was injected into you by ads, schools, parents, movies. Hurry, don't be late, before it's too late. It kills peace. And without peace, you can't hear yourself. And without hearing yourself, you don't live your life. The system steals our time through waiting. You can't just go, you have to wait, make an appointment, bring a form, approval in 14 business days. You could have lived, but instead you're in line for a form, for permission, for validation. You work, pay taxes, then pay a fine on your taxes if you're late. That's not an exchange. It's theft of your labor, of your time. You spend years proving your worth to jobs, to parents, to society, even though you already are. And that should be enough. But the system makes you pay time for your right to exist. The system's currency is time. Phone calls on hold, top-ups, endless waiting, redirects, delays, queues, panic, hustle. All of it, not accidental. It's the illusion of busy, the illusion of movement, the illusion that you're in progress, but really, you're trapped. While you run, you don't think. And if you don't think, you're convenient. And for that, they give you a bonus, a plan, a notification, a bill. It all looks like a benefit, but it's just payment for your silence, for giving away another day. The system hates silence, because in silence you hear yourself. That's why you're always being pulled. Messages, calls, reminders. Where are you? Did you see it? Can you? You're not allowed to just be, because you must respond. You've been turned into a reflex, a mechanism. You don't live by feelings anymore. You live by alerts. And every time you try to pause, they pull you back. Because if you fall silent, you'll think. And if you think, you'll awaken. And remember one thing. Money is an infinite resource. You can lose it, earn it, spend it, save it, regain it. But time is gone forever. You can't rewind it. You can't back it up. You can't live it again. And if you think it's too late, if you believe the moment has passed, if you've been told that painting at 60, dancing at 50, skiing at 70 is silly or inappropriate, forget that. It's a lie. It's a program. It's fear injected by the system. No matter your age, and you can begin right now. Don't count the years. Don't compare your life to someone else's timeline. You are not a number. You are life. Don't believe it's too late. Too late will be if you put it off again. Don't let the matrix erase you. Live. Here. Now. No delays. No templates. Because this moment is your freedom. Thank you to everyone who watched to the end. You are the reason I create this. Like, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep talking about this. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video.